Hello everyone, Elite Gamer here. I've just come back from a phenomenal little gathering at Neon Knights Arcade and Cafe. And that wasn't just any run-of-the-mill gathering. This was beyond a phenomenal gathering, ladies and gentlemen. This was the absolute last time, the absolute phenomenal short end last time that the Neon Knights Arcade and Cafe would close its doors for the last time. Now, while I'm going to miss Neon Knights, I'm going to remember for all time what a friend of mine said to me this night, well before it ended. Don't be sad that it ended. Be happy that it happened. And I couldn't agree more in this particular situation. I've had a phenomenal time. I've had lovely chats with people back and forth about nostalgic games, what they played, recommendations and the like, old school games shows that were playing during the 1980s, Zelda and Mario and the like. And I've also had, there's been quite a breathtaking and quite an impressive amount of achievements that went down this evening. So well done to everyone in this achievement department that gave it everything they had, and so much more. And thank you so much to Ali, Dave and Rob and Jeffrey for making this evening so much fun, and for every accumulated sacrifice and understanding that, and patience, for the patience of your families, for doing so much in the name of patience and understanding, and helping you all be able to keep Neon Knights Arcade and Cafe alongside Retro Hunter standing strong, shoulder to shoulder, throughout and well before the end of the darkest days of COVID-19. Myself and many other retro gamers across the globe really damn well appreciate that. But as an additional incentive that this eternal memory will never leave me for the remainder of my youth and in my older years, I'd really like to give a shout out, as I promised I would well before I left this lovely little gathering. I want to give a shout out to two phenomenal and really lovely YouTubers and subscribers to this channel of mine. So thank you so much Retro Rob, and thank you so much Joe for being such great friends, such phenomenal and brilliant beyond words and recognition support to this channel. As I said many times before, it's not just I'm just the person who edits the videos and uploads the videos or episodes that come into Connecticut or otherwise and the like. But it's down to you in other circumstances and situations. I just upload and edit the videos. It's you diligent supporters, male and female, and everyone else across the globe who tune into these videos, give commentary and scope out other things I've got on there, audiobooks from long ago. And if it makes your day and really makes you happy, then I'm very beyond happy to be a part of that. It just goes to show, in most given circumstances, there's a fine line between trying to make a difference through videos and other methods. And if anyone ever asks me why I do this, I'll answer it in the most polite and selfless and best method I can. I do this for the sole purpose of trying to entertain people as best as I'm able. So if they have a bad day, or they just want a good day to sort of round off their bad day or whatever goes about, they can tune into the channel and see things from their youth, their childhood, or other things that they might want to share for nostalgia's sake with other people. And I think that's a very potent and powerful method of nostalgia to hold together. I mean, looking back, I don't think the nostalgia base would be as potent, as powerful, and wonderful if I was born in like the modern years what we're in now. That's not because I'm being impolite, or I'm talking down to people who were born in the modern years. That's not it at all. All it really is. See, years ago, I was born in the 80s, so basically we had no DVD, we had no smartphones, we only had VHS and the chance of catching a good film on the telly if you were lucky. Or maybe the odd little repeat of Star Wars, the original trilogy, before the prequel one was there. So you had all these little methods to keep you going. It wasn't the Ritz, but it was enough to get us through the day and year after year. And because over a course of time, I had a very big and severe, if you like, gradual introduction to things like the internet or smartphones and DVD when and after they came out. Because I had a gradual introduction, because I had a very gradual introduction to these things, I was able to control the technology instead of the technology controlling me. So yeah, I mean, I think within reason we all have the right to be happy from the year we were born or whatever. Look back and think, okay, well, we had a lot of fun in our youth and we learned a lot of things as we went through our adult years. But to me, there's just something about the 80s and when old school games like the NES and the Master System and Nintendo's in one corner and Sega in the other, or these two really big competitors and video game rivals constantly vying for supremacy and slugging it out in the game shelf department in the golden age of gaming that just can't be matched any at all now, even with PS4 and PS5 if it's out or otherwise. There's this thing about the golden age of games that just really eclipses where the games are now. And I don't know, I honestly don't think the video game genre would have come half as far as it had now if it wasn't for the old school games, ranging from older school games right from the Nintendo Entertainment System and Master System right through to the Mega Drive and everything else you could shake a video game controller at, right through to the first Sony PlayStation. And even now I remember what that was like too. It was like, well, I get no idea of what a big thing the first Sony PlayStation was. Back then, when the first Sony PlayStation came out, that cost about that would cost about approximately £210, give or take, with one controller and 7 games. And one of the 7 games that made up my set back in the day was Resident Evil 2. So, all things considered, there's something about nostalgia or whatever you class as nostalgia in your own right and way that I don't think can ever be eclipsed or beaten to this day. So, here's to Neon Nights Arcade and Cafe. Thank you very much, everyone, for all the entertainment and all the sacrifice and patience and understanding your family went through to give you the additional opportunity to keep this area going during COVID-19 days, because it's not just me who appreciates it. It's every other man, woman, or child, every other person who made time to go up there or posted positive things about it. That was a power base unlike anything I'd ever seen. And with the exception of the Retro Hunter, I don't think I'll ever see that kind of positivity and unconditional respect and love for nostalgia and so many old school situations and things from long ago ever again. And another big thank you once again to the one and only Joe, and another big thank you as well to Retro Rob. You're one in a million, guys. Never let anyone tell you different. Not even me. As myself when I'm not doing video game reviews, or as my other self here and now, the Elite Gamer. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, and old school gamers, this is the Elite Gamer saying thank you for your time, thanks for watching, and you've enjoyed the audiobooks and everything else I have on this channel. Keep your eyes peeled for new footage or whatever I pop up on there next, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks again. Bye. Thanks.